There's a specific revenue number where most service businesses completely fall apart. And it's not because they run out of customers, it's because they try to solve every single problem by throwing more people at it, more money at it. And I see it happen over and over again, and I'm sick and tired of it. Business hits around 400 or 500 grand a year, maybe even a million or even a little bit more than a million a year. And the owner thinks that they're absolutely crushing it, and they are. Revenue's growing, demand is there, so they start hiring more people, more admin, more office staff, more labor, and more managers to manage the managers, and then something kind of weird happens. Revenue keeps going up, but the profit starts going way down, and chaos increases, quality drops, customers complain more, and the owner finds themselves working way harder than ever, but making less money than when they were smaller, which makes no sense. And in a minute, I'm gonna show you the exact system that we use to scale our businesses without adding all this headcount first. I'm gonna show you how we handle 3 times the volume with the same team and how we turn chaos into more predictable systems. But first, you need to understand why the way that most people scale actually breaks their business. Because if you don't fix this, you'll hit the same wall that I see everyone else hit. And you'll spend the next 5 years fighting fires instead of building wealth. My name is Brody Vinson, and I run a portfolio of home service businesses in Central Florida across industries like HVAC, waste management, and landscaping that does a few $100,000 a month in sales. And we use AI and automation in just about everything that we do to help them grow faster and be more profitable. And if you want to find out how we do that, you can actually download my free AI implementation playbook at the link in the description, and it can help you kind of set things up. But if you don't want to go through the trouble of just doing it how I'm going to show you in this video, you can also have us help you with this. But I'm going to show you later in this video exactly how we do the system. Now, here's what most owners don't realize. Every person that you add to your business actually creates exponential complexity because you're managing people. It's not just linear complexity, it's exponential. That one person needs training, 2 people need coordination, 3 people need management, 4 people need systems, 5 people need whole policies, and 6 people need an HR department sometimes. And by the time you have 10 people, you're spending more time managing people than you're actually spending serving customers. But here's the real problem. Most owners add people reactively, not proactively. Something breaks, they hire someone. Phones are busy, hire someone. Scheduling gets messy, just hire someone. Customer service suffers, hire someone. So now you have a bunch of people who we've hired to solve problems, not to create systems. And problem solvers create more problems because they're always in reactive mode. So let me paint you a picture of what this actually looks like day to day though. It's Tuesday morning, your new dispatcher calls in sick. You got a backup dispatcher that doesn't know the new customer's address format, and your lead technician is running late because the previous job ran over. Your office manager is trying to handle customer calls, but she doesn't know the pricing for the new service that you just added last month, and a customer calls at 9 a.m. for an emergency. They get transferred 3 times. They finally reach someone who just can't even give them a price and has to call them back. So the customer hangs up and they call your competitor because why would they trust you? And they book with your competitor. You just lost an $1,800 job because you have too many people, not too few people. And this is the trap. The more people you add, the more coordination you need. The more coordination you need, the more things can go wrong. And the more things go wrong, the more people you think you need to fix them. It's a death spiral that's disguised as growth. Now here's the math that will make you a little uncomfortable. Now let's say that you're doing $500,000 a year with 5 people, and that's $100,000 in revenue per person. It's not bad, right? Now you want to get to $1 million, so you hire 5 more people. But those 5 people need new training, they need management, they need systems, they make mistakes, they create inefficiencies. So now you're doing $800,000 with 10 people, and that's $80,000 a person. Now your revenue per employee just went way down. Your profit margins got absolutely crushed, and that means your money's affected. And you're working twice as hard just to try to coordinate all of this and make it actually work because you don't want to let them go. You feel bad. And this is why most service businesses plateau. They confuse activity and hiring with productivity, and they confuse busy with profitable. And marketing agencies make this even worse many times because agencies sell you on more leads, more volume, more growth, but they never talk about what happens when that volume hits your broken system. Because more leads hitting broken systems does not create more profit, it creates way more chaos and usually no more profit with it. Now here's what breaks when you scale with people people instead of systems. Your quality becomes inconsistent because every person does things slightly differently. Your costs become unpredictable because people call in sick, they quit, they need raises, they need benefits, and your customer experience becomes a lottery. Lottery is not good because it depends on which person they get how good their service is going to be. And your margins get thinner and thinner, so you take home no money and work all the time because people are expensive and inefficient. And worst of all, you yourself become the bottleneck of growth because every decision, every problem, every exception just comes back to you. Now, you wanted to build a business, but you built yourself a job with 10 employees that you hate managing. And the owners who break through this don't just add more people first, they add systems first. They automate the repetitive stuff, they systemize the predictable stuff, and they only add people for the creative stuff, the stuff that needs that human touch. And the fastest way to do this is not with complicated software or expensive consultants, it's with smart, thoughtful AI automation in 2026. Now, something that handles the routine so that humans can handle the exceptions. Something that sometimes qualifies leads before humans even touch them and books them on your schedule. Something that turns chaos into predictable, profitable systems. So I figured the best way for you to kind of be able to see this in action is just to show you in one of our businesses. So this is one of the businesses in our portfolio, Duck Dynasty Clean Air. And these are some logs of calls that we've taken recently. And you can see actually right here a transcript of one of our customers. So on the left here is our actual AI agent taking a call over the phone. I'm gonna let you hear how it sounds in just a moment here. And you see the customer's responses over here on the right. This is the actual transcript of them talking. So they ended up saying they're talking about their home, they're looking into air duct cleaning, dust around the house. It's been since they lived there, maybe 2 years or so. So it goes back and forth a little bit, and it basically goes straight to just, hey, we'll do a free assessment for you, and it gives some available times. And here's it giving times, and or here's it talking about different times, and how long does it take? It gives all this information, and they agree on a certain time, 10:15 on Friday or on February 4th. Friday, February 6th. So they confirm everything, boop, 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 get their actual email address and everything, and then they send a text confirmation. Now, this all happened while none of our people were actually talking to them. Someone probably missed the phone or something. It transferred to our AI agent, and the AI agent actually booked them for a free assessment so that our team could go do it and probably make this into an actual job. Now, this is so valuable because you could see here it was back in the background here is at 2:35 p.m. on February 2nd. So it was on a Monday, 2:35 p.m., probably in the middle of a time that someone was on the phone with another customer or was in the middle of a project or something like that. But instead of this call getting missed, and by the way, this is a call that we paid for with Google local service ads. Instead of this call getting missed and us wasting our money and it going to a competitor and us not being able to book that assessment, AI was able to book this entire assessment and it just shows up on our calendar. Now, the value of this is literally, it's undeniable. Like, this is going to literally catch jobs that you couldn't get otherwise, and you just have to program it right. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what it looks like behind the scenes. So this is in a system called Go High Level that we've programmed in Voice AI here. We have this custom voice agent, and you can go in and just literally program it exactly how you want it to be effective and to understand your business properly. So this is the actual beginning of it. We give it our business name. You can play around with different voices and pick the one you like best. You'll hear it in a second. And it's gonna say this same thing every time it answers the phone. And then you have a custom prompt in here. And the key thing that we do in here, we're very, very specific with our prompts because you want to make sure that it understands your business and talks about your business the right way, and that it accomplishes the actual goal you're looking for. So we have it know all this stuff about how the business wants to answer questions and everything, and then it does this stuff during the call. Couple key things is if the call is about a commercial thing. If it's about a commercial facility, we have that transferred to a different number where someone from the commercial team picks it up. If they ask to talk to a person and they want to talk to someone about their home, it'll actually transfer to a real person right here. So it's going to give it a try at least. It'll try to handle everything on its own, but if they ever ask for a person, it will transfer them to one. And a key thing too, the way we do it in our businesses is we have it go to a person first most times. And if the person doesn't answer the phone, then it'll transfer to the AI as kind of a catch-all, like a net, if you will. And it's going to try to book the appointment with them. It's going to book it right on the calendar that we have in here that's connected to Google Calendar and actually show up on that schedule. Now we have it go through some key information here, key contact info, property details, and different things that we need. It will also give some information on how we price the service, and it is programmed. This is kind of a differentiator of how we do ours. It's programmed to use something called NEPQ questions, which are neuro-emotional programming questions. And these neuro-emotional programming questions are the types of things that you use in the sales process to just make the customer feel a little bit more heard, a little bit more understood, and like you're paying attention, like you're giving good customer service and there to help them solve the problem effectively. So we really put this into the way that our AI agent speaks to them too, so that it sounds like an actual person talking to them. If they say, hey, I've been dealing with this duct cleaning problem, or I've been dealing with this dirty duct problem, and I've been thinking about getting it fixed. They say, oh man, like how long has that been going on? Has that been going on for a while? You saw that in the transcript where it asked, how long has this been going on? About 2 years. It's pushing on that pain point a little bit. It's pre-selling the customer. This is subtle but important. It's kind of pre-selling them on they're being reminded on, well, hey, it has been about 2 years that this has been going on. This is something that I've been wanting to get fixed for a while. So it's just integrating that sales process into it a little bit in a subtle, non-pushy way that kind of helps ours stand out a lot. So it does all these it's programmed to do all these actions during the call, and then it literally lands on our calendar so that our people, when they're done with a project or when they're not busy anymore, then they can get to it and they didn't miss the call. So having something like this in your business is incredibly valuable. But I want you to know what this actually sounds like, so I'm going to give it a quick test. I'm going to have it actually call me. So I have it actually saved on my phone, but it'll actually say whatever area you want it to call from.
Thanks for calling Duck Dynasty. Our team is speaking with another customer at the moment. Can you tell me what you're calling about so I can help you and have them call you back after?
Yeah, just calling about some ducts in my home. I was thinking about getting some duct cleaning done.
Got it. You're looking into duct cleaning for your home. Let me ask a few quick questions to understand your needs better. What's been going on with your ducts or system? Are you noticing dust, odors, or anything else?
Actually, a little bit of both. I've been noticing a lot more dust the last couple months, and it seems like there's a weird smell coming from them or something.
I see. That extra dust and the smell definitely sound like signs your ducts could use a good cleaning. How long have you been noticing the smell and dust buildup? Has it been getting worse recently?
Yeah, like I said, the last couple months it's been getting worse, but I guess we've been noticing this for a year or two.
Got it. So it's been building up for a while, but it's really started to get worse in the last couple of months. That makes sense to want to get it handled now. What would you like to see improve once the cleaning is done? Less dust, fresher air, or something else?
Both less dust and fresher air.
Makes total sense. Less dust and fresher air can make such a difference. Let's get this taken care of for you. Can I start by confirming the address where you'd like the service? I want to make sure we send the right team to the right place.
Yeah, you can do it at 123 Maple Lane.
Thanks for that. Just to confirm, the address is 123 Maple Lane. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Perfect. I've got that updated. Now about how big is your home? Even a rough estimate like 1,500, 2,000, or 2,500 square feet would be helpful.
It's 2,000 square feet.
Got it. 2,000 square feet. That helps us prepare the right equipment for the job. Let me check our availability for a free assessment. One moment. Here are some available slots for a free assessment. On Thursday, February 12th, at 8 a.m., 11:45 a.m., or 1:15 p.m. On Friday, February 13th, at 8 a.m., 10:15 a.m., or 12:15 p.m. Do any of these work for you?
Do the Friday at 12:15.
I see we have your email as brody@brodyvincent.com. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
I sent you a text confirmation as well. Looking forward to helping you out then. You're all set for Friday, February 13th at 12:15 p.m. at 123 Maple Lane. I've sent your appointment details over as well. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, that's it. Thank you. So I did get the text right as they were wrapping up the call. It says, Brody, you're confirmed for our technician to visit you at 123 Maple Lane, et cetera, et cetera. Let me know if I have anything wrong on that address before they come out, please. We've got you down for blank to check out your system and get an exact estimate. Our technician, Kyle, will be coming out to see you for this, and you should see him reach out from then his phone number beforehand. Looking forward to helping you out. And then it sends a confirmation of the appointment as well, just right there. So that's exactly how it works. It literally books the appointment while things are going on so that you don't have to miss calls. Now, what you just saw is how we handle 3 times the volume with the same team size, not by making people work harder, by making systems work smarter around them. The businesses that win over the next decade will not just be the ones with the most employees, they'll be the ones with the best systems for those employees, because systems scale, but people don't necessarily scale the way you think they will. Now, every day you wait to fix this, you're choosing chaos over profit. You're choosing complexity over simplicity, and you're choosing to work harder instead of working smarter. Now, the plateau that you're hitting isn't because you need more people, it's because you need better systems. And the fastest way to build those systems is to start with the repetitive stuff that's eating your team's time right now already, and your time. Now, if you want to copy what we're building across our portfolio of businesses I mentioned earlier, like I said, you can grab our free AI implementation playbook in the link in the description below. Check it out, implement it, make it work for your business. Stop adding people, start adding systems. I'll see you on the next video.